Hello, everyone. This is Kim Lee, the Master Heart Healer. Today, I have Tisha Kenny.
Hello.
Yeah, I want to interview Tisha, just like fireside conversation between us, and have Tisha share who you are and what you do, so the audience will know.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Well, at 76 years old, I have been many things. Starting with being a nurse, intensive care nurse, nurse practitioner, getting a master's in public health, running a nonprofit, running a university program. All along the way, I've always been an artist and done art. I started a project that's still going called Help Through Art, through a nonprofit I started back in '84. I'm very politically active around social justice issues and keep doing that. So I'm a number of different things.
That's amazing, Tisha. You said 76, you look really young. I mean, the way your energy, the way you're going like a teenager.
Yeah.
I admire you for
Thank you.
Inspiration, for the art that you are creating. They are so beautiful. They're very healing. I own a few pieces of your art. Thank you.
I know. The lotus, yeah, and the wisteria. Yeah, I studied Chinese brush painting and Impressionism and Ikebana flower arranging. So I do a lot of flowers. I love flowers.
Beautiful. I love flowers too myself because it brings so much joy, so much, because within the color that you use for your art is have energy, vibration. It have healing property to it. Every piece of art that you create, they are so beautiful. They are so tranquil. I love them.
Thank you, Kim. Appreciate that.
Yeah. You better check out Tisha and her art. That, there's one behind her. So
yeah.
Tisha for being here with us today.
Yes, happy to be here.
Yeah. We've been knowing each other. Do you remember how long we know each other?
Oh, goodness. Over 25 years.
Yeah, it's a long time. Yeah. Tisha and I, we met as a beautiful event. Us both were there together 25 years ago. Wow.
A woman's fair, a woman's art fair, and we were both participating in it. And I was in a corner and I wasn't doing much selling. And it was kind of a little dark corner. And I went over to Kim's booth and was talking to her. And she said, "Where are you?" And she came over, she said, "We got to lighten up this place. We got to change the energy here." And she did something and moved things around, opened the curtains. And right after that, I sold a piece of art.
Yes,
so it was wonderful. So that was our very first meeting. And then for several years, I would go to almost regularly to Kim's healing bowl meditations and the ringing of the bowls that were so powerful, incredibly powerful, and would bring a lot of people with me to go. And we always still talk about the power of them. So Kim has a very special gift that she brings to the world. And I think we all come into this world with a little bit of special gifts, and it's certainly what Kim has to offer. And I've been gifted by it many times. So thank you, Kim.
You're welcome, Tisha. Yeah, for the audience, I just want to give you some visual understanding. In the old days, I used to own the Nurturing Spa for Wellness. It's a healing center here in the Marina District, San Francisco, for 11 years. I gave it up 10 years ago. Before I give it up, I would have, regularly full moon ceremony with sound healing and blessing. So Tisha always come, bring her friend. I'm very grateful. And since the day we met at the art fair now we continue our friendship. And I want to ask Tisha for the last experience that, we reconnected, how I found you on Instagram and I was able to help you heal that big, gigantic piece of generational karma that you carry.
So it was a year ago in May. It's something like around May Day. And it was the first time that I had been able to have an art group, and it was outside my house. And I was so excited. I was having so much fun. And I went into the house to get something. As I was going up the stairs, a bottle, the wind was so bad, the bottle blew under my feet and I fell backwards down the stairs and hit my head very hard against the gate. And I ended up in the emergency room. And I I posted myself in the emergency room with this kind of bandage around my head, like, whoa, me, look at. Kim saw that, and Kim gave me a call wanting to do some healing. And I said to her, I said, Kim, I had the most incredible experience 2 days before this accident. I woke up in the morning and I looked straight ahead at, my wall, and I saw my 2 grandmothers, my Uncle Joe, and another relative. And my first thought was, what's Uncle Joe doing here? And then I kept looking at them and they were staring back at me. And I said, no, I'm not going with you. And then they disappeared. And then 2 days later, I had this accident. So when Kim called me and I told her about what had happened, this vision, she said, thank you for validating what I knew and what came to me, that they had come to get you and you said no. And the accident happened. And I thought, if I said no, why did the accident have to happen? But it was a way for Kim and I to connect and to find out that that was the way I was supposed to go out.
Yes,
But
yes.
I had made a different choice in the moment. And so Kim had said that years ago, this pact had been made within this group of family that I'm historically involved with. And a lot of the men went out, died in their 70s. And even though I'm female in this life, I have very strong male energy.
Yes.
For what I've done and accomplished. And so we went through this beautiful understanding about what that was about and why this happened. And then we did a clearing. Kim did the clearing of these past agreements, and we made a new agreement, which is that I could go when I was ready to go.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Tisha, for sharing that. I'm going to backtrack a little bit so the audience understand. So when Tisha posed that injury with all the bandage around her head, when I saw the posting, I hear my spirit guide said, Kim, go give Tisha a blessing. She needs healing. So when I reached out to Tisha, I said, Tisha, reach out to me. I want to bless you with your healing. So we scheduled it for Saturday a while back last year. So when Saturday came, because the information, and when I look at the posting, I hear my spirit guide said her ancestor come to get her. But because the message was so strong, I don't know how to deliver that to Tisha. So when she showed up on Saturday for the long distance online healing like Zoom, what we are doing now, and I said, Tisha, I don't know what to say to you, but the message I received was your ancestor came to get you, and your reaction was, remember?
Yeah. Well, they did come, but I said, no, I'm not going.
So Tisha dreamed that her ancestor and her uncle people who already passed came to her dream, asked her to go 2 days before the injury, the accident. So my intuition was really accurate. So the moment Tisha validated, yes, it's correct. I dream about it. And she asked, how do I know? I said, well, I always know the truth. So with that validation that, and the other thing was, they said that most her family member will leave, to go home in their mid-70s. And Tisha validated only the male, but the woman in her family lived much longer, right?
Yeah, most of the men died in their 70s, except for a couple. Yeah, but the women
Yeah.
all lived to be in their well, not all of them. Some of the women died younger, but my two grandmothers died in their 90s, and my mother died in her 90s. Yeah.
Yeah, so
But my
that was,
father in his 70s and uncles in their 70s.
yeah, but the intuition I received is so accurate. And when you validate that, and then when you tell me, woman, we live longer, when I asked my spirit guides and they give the information was, even though Tisha have a female body, but she run the male energy. So we have to disengage, right? From your lineage, your ancestor blueprint to disengage to the agreement to leave in the mid-70s. So with Tisha permission, we clear that energy and there's no more accident. It's been a year ago.
Yeah, yeah. And I healed very fast. It was a really big hit on the head, and I bled quite a bit, but I had no brain injury. I had no internal bleeding. And yeah.
Yeah.
I healed very quickly. Yeah.
Yeah. So what would you say for that experience, Tisha?
Well, I mean, again,
The connection, the
yeah,
divine arrangement.
it just was so powerful that I had that 2 days before the accident. You were in tune with me around that time, which I didn't know. But then when you called and I told you about it, it was a validation of what you had come to you. And it was also a validation for me that I clearly saw them come. And
Yes.
yeah. And I have a nursing background, as I mentioned, and I was an intensive care nurse for many years. And my parents and grandparents died at home. So I've been around death. And it's a very powerful experience. It's a gift to be at someone in their last moments and last days, because the things of the world don't matter then. It's very pure. And I've so many times people have said they see their mother, they see their father, they see relatives that have passed. And the day that my mother died, in the morning, she was very close to her brothers. And one of the brothers I heard say, we're coming for Lilybell today. Her name was Lillian. They called her Lilybell. So I'm really familiar with people coming to get you, I believe. Are you seeing people as you're kind of preparing to go back and forth? And it was very, very clear when I woke up and I looked at my wall that I was looking at in my bedroom. They were there. It was as clear as, yeah, I actually could see them so clearly there.
With your
with my eyes. Yeah. It wasn't a dream. It was actually, I saw them looking straight ahead as I was awake. It was like I was looking at them on the wall in like a video or a movie screen or something. And it's when I said, no, I'm not going with you, that they disappeared. So it was very powerful.
Yeah. So with that, when you said no, the angel, the spirit, the divine bring me into the picture to clear that generational karma, generational like blueprint, our ancestor blueprints. So this I want to tell you, whatever the healing that we're looking for, whether grief, whether finance, relationship, is always when my client come to me, I look in their blueprint somewhat, because my gift is whenever I look at the depth of the heart problems, I always get that download from my spirit guides will give me the information I need. And then as soon as my clients, my students validate that, we go into the heart blueprint, the divine blueprint, the soul blueprint. We change the trajectory of that soul agreement. In Tisha case, we release that agreement like she needs to go in her 70. We changed it to the she's free. She no longer got entangled with her ancestor blueprint. She go whenever she's ready. Because right now she extended her life for however long that she choose. Right, Tisha?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you know what? As Kim knows this, I had recurrent breast cancer in my 30s, 30, 32, 35. I never thought I'd see 40. You know, that was pretty young to get breast cancer, and had an ovarian mass at 25. And here I am, 76. And I had an experience where when I came to 5-year mark of being cancer-free, and I was detained at the last minute in the 1989 earthquake. If I had not been detained, I would have been where the highway crushed. And when I got home that evening I was working in Oakland, and it took me to almost midnight to get home. And that was the first time I saw what happened to the freeway as well as the bridge. And I sat on the edge of my seat, staring at the television till 3 a.m, thinking, my goodness, I'm 40 some years old. I've made it through 3 bouts of breast cancer. I'm literally detained at the last minute. Am I supposed to do something? And with such clarity, I saw the whole Health Through Art project, and it pulled together my health background, my art background, my politics, and my spirituality. And I started that project in '89, and it's still going. And I always felt it came through me to do.
Yes.
Yeah, and it was very powerful. But that moment was pretty clear. It was just the clarity of seeing it. I just saw how to do it and pull it together.
That's amazing, Tisha. I mean, that nonprofit organization benefit many, many people.
It still is, still going.
And it's still going strong. So I want to, you are a woman of courage, of strength. It's always to adversity, we gain more strength. And from that place, because you ask the right questions, so therefore the gift download to you. So each one of us came into this lifetime, we are the light carrier. We come to bring light, bring love, to help each other heal, to carry each other, elevate. So we can go home when the time is right. But meanwhile, as we still walking, we still alive, we all have gifts to share with one another.
Yes, and you're sharing them all the time as well, Kim, very much so. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. And I would say now, I feel like I'm going to learn through joy. I'm done, not that I'm expecting life to be perfect and thing, but I'm into learning through joy.
Yes.
That's where I'm at. Yeah.
For me, I learned from my granddaughter, Phoebe. Phoebe was a phenomenal soul. She's only 23 months old, and she came here. I just want to share this song. It's only 12 seconds. And she can have a conversation with you, and she sings, she loves to sing. And Phoebe is my greatest teacher.
Yeah, they are children.
Only 23-month old. She's an empath. She recognize, she look at you, she can read your energy, whether you're happy or you're sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, she teaching me to ask, am I happy? Am I sad? She would come to me, Grandma, are you happy?
Oh, wow.
Grandma,
That's
are you sad?
beautiful.
Yeah. So this song, she helped me water the plant outside and we sing. This is her voice. She sing. Let's try again. Can you vibrations in her voice?
Yeah.
She's a powerful soul. Her brother too. Them both beautiful. So what I learned from the new children that coming through, they are powerful soul. They bring so much love and compassion. Can you feel that to her voice? The sweetness from her.
I know.
As we closing the conversation today, do you have any advice for the audience, Tisha?
Oh, perseverance, belief in yourself, and there'll be ups, downs all around throughout life, but you heal. I mean, this little 5 foot, 115-pound body has been through a lot of different things. And I always heal. And
Yes.
just belief in the ability to heal. And no matter what happens, just, you know, I think the 3 things that got me through is in your own inner support, your own inner ability or life force that comes through you, the love and support of family and friends, and a darn good sense of humor. I would
Yes.
say you have to have a good sense of humor. That's the Irish in me, but yeah, learn to laugh. Learn to
Yeah,
laugh.
that is beautiful. That's beautiful. Thank you. So for anyone who can, where can they find you, Tisha?
Well, they could, I'm on Etsy. I sell my cards on Etsy, and it's TISHA Kenny KENNY.etsy.com. I sell mostly my cards on Etsy, and they represent many years of painting. And if anyone is interested in any of my paintings and buying that, they could send me a tishakenny@gmail.com and say, I heard you on Kim Lee, and I'm interested in having you send me your list of what paintings are available. And again, I've done Chinese brush painting and impressionist style, all watercolors.
Yeah.
And
Well, thank you, Tisha. Yeah. For some of you out there that are needing heart healing, whatever that is, grief, or you're feeling stuck in your life, if I can help you, you can reach out to me, Kim Lee, like my name, healer.com. I look forward to connect with you, to serving you. Thank you, everyone. Continue to be blessed. So whenever you are feeling stressed, overwhelmed, grief, have the courage to go get help. Do not carry that alone. Because recently I see a handful of my clients' family members, they cross over. Some of them is suicidal. So please reach out to others for help. Do not carry the burden alone. As Tisha was sharing, believe in your self-healing, have the community supporting you, and have that laughter, joy.
Some joy. Yeah.
Yeah, and believe in the prayer, the higher power. Because I thank God to grace me with this gift. And it's not Kim doing work, it's just the higher power using me to carry through this mission of divine messenger to grace others, to heal their heart, to heal their life, to heal their finance. Thank you, everyone.